going to try to pronounce this guy's name, Edgar Magalius or something. Yes, I just said I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, then immediately followed it up by trying to pronounce his name. Have absolutely no idea how to sideboard this deck. It's going to be very confusing to me, but it looked sweet. Pascal Maynard had a similar type deck. They both went 7 and 3. Been playing a lot of mono red lately. So to try to get a little bit away from that, I'm going to break it up and play this. And hopefully it goes semi-well. Semi-well would be a pity chest. Good gosh, I have 14 emails. I think it's a keep. I don't want to keep it. I don't want to keep it. Going to keep it. Probably safe just to play that. Hey George, how you doing? Not saw you since Tandy quit streaming. How have you been? Busy. What have you been into? Did you finally get that job you were looking for? I don't think he quit. I was just like kind of paraphrasing when I said that. I was told he's taking a break to set up some stream stuff and things like that, but that he will be back. Land? Not a land, my favorite thing. Our opponent also didn't have land 3 though, so. I'd like to point out that our opponent cycled a land away and didn't play land 3, which is just odd to me. JJ, I am on Temur Reclamation today. Might try Mono Blue tomorrow, though. Dave C is currently playing Mono Blue, if you're interested in that, and Corey Bottommaster was playing it earlier, though I do not know what he is currently playing. This is game 1 of round 1. Interesting, says The Ray. Think I'm just going to play this? Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play this and see what happens with their turn. Yeah, Autumn played a really sweet deck. Did really well. Gonna kind of hope they spend all their mana here. Oh, Angraf. This requires me to look at our deck list now. Do we have counter spells? I'm pretty sure we have Sinister Sabotages. It's probably worth it to try to counterspell, right? Hype. Didn't get there. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Guess I'm going to take this one. That was a mistake. I should have Chemisters Insided in response. pretty large mistake I've already made. Ugh, that causes a few problems too. Think I just want to play this and kill this now. This might be not worth it. Oh, okay. Well, they don't want to play no more. I'm kind of glad about that. Well, swell. Alright, so what do we want versus them? I think we definitely want the lava coil. Do I want things like crushing canopy? There a treasure map deck that also has Eldest Reborns, and this can kill a Rekilling Phoenix at worst case, so I think I want that. They have a lot of removal that they probably can't take out of their deck. I think we're just going to go with this for now. Maybe I'll bring in these as well. I don't know what I would take out for these though. Nah, we good. We Gucci. We Gucci. Mr. Stomps felt like they kind of tilt conceded there, but that's a good one. One of the reasons we brought these canopies in, though. Ooh. Definitely not going to let them flip that. Oh, this doesn't destroy artifacts. I'm so bad, everybody. I'm so bad, I'm so bad. I'm so bad, I should read my cards. Everybody knows how stupid I am. Everybody knows that I don't know what crushing canopy does. Sorry, I'm so bad. Well, quality play by Sears as usual. Quality play. Cool, we drew another. That's exactly what we needed here. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh, what you gonna do when you're as bad as Sears? Yeah, I just sideboarded them in because they killed Maps and Eldest Reborns. Turns out they don't. Kill about half. About half that. Hey, they do kill that. That's neat. Well, I don't really want any of the cards in my hand, so let's see if we can get something cool out of their hand. Oh, they have a bunch of cool stuff. Let's take this one. My hand ain't very good, but it's okay. It's okay. Hold on, somebody's at my door. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, someone was at our Dorarino. Boom. I kind of want to keep this in case we draw Chemisters Insight, but that's probably just not worth it, so I'm just going to slam it. Get. Would you like to play another? Maybe we'll draw something sweet. They would, in fact, like to draw another. And that would be a good draw right now. Our friend the Niv-Mizzet. You know what's not a good draw right now? This thing. Anyway, if we draw an explosion, we're lethal. 5 plus 9 plus 9. We draw Chemisters Insight, that would be sweet. So we have 4 wins. Oh god, my phone. Sorry. We have not long to get it. Actually, we're just dead now. 10. And then they steal this explosion and they win. So we are dead if they go for it. I'm not go for it though. Yeah, well, I guess they're going to go for it. They don't have the mana now. Because they had to have a land to go with that. Alright, 1 draw to win the game. And we're dead. Well, I think the plan was fine. Maybe we don't want these after all. Let's bring in something that can try to prolong the game. This hand doesn't seem good enough. I'm not going to mulligan it though. think we have too many good draws, and I think they're a slow enough deck that we can keep a hand like this. They have a duress. Well, they can't get anything that matters. Growth Spiral would be nice. That's not a Growth Spiral. I don't even know how you do that stuff, or if I've applied for, or if I'm qualified for any. I may not be qualified for any. I have no idea. Well, you were a good draw. I'm gonna go ahead and play you main phase in case we hit, what you call it, Search for Ascanta. So they did not use their Reveler there, or they did not use their treasure map there, which indicates they want to play a 4-drop. Don't care about that one, so that's pretty easy. I guess I should technically wait and see what they get. Oh, they're just making a 2-2. I think I like that card here. Alright, I'm gonna pass. Gonna be prepared to cannonade. It's fine. I have no land, that's not good. Alright, well, we're running out of time. Quickly. We need a wilderness. Let's go slam one. The odds of them having multiple answers aren't high. Blue, 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 red, red, red. And if they do, they've got us. But that's okay. Well, if they do, we just play the other, but yeah. Hopefully they don't have anything here. You get a Dragon Skull Summit. You're welcome. They did put the card on top of their library, though, and I can't imagine a card they put on top of their library that doesn't kill Niv Mizzet. Apparently I'm wrong. They did not kill Niv Mizzet. Interesting. So there's no kill of that. I'm not playing anything else this turn, so... they couldn't at that time. It takes 2 loyalty to do, and they only had 1 loyalty. I like where we're at in this game, though. 6 feet. I have 8 subs. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm going to start with this and see what we get. Pretty sure I'm allowed to say that, but I could be wrong. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Alright, well, we're down to 6. I'm not sure what they could have. I don't care about Karn. I only care about things that kill Niv Mizzet. Hmm. As long as we're just going to hit them. There's some chance we can win this turn, right? Well, that's not good. I think that probably just finished us off. Yeah, well, we got to draw pretty good here. That doesn't do it. We're dead. No outs. That's disappointing. Because I thought we were running away with this game. I guess I should have countered this Karn, but I was too afraid they were just going to have a removal spell and win the game. I could have countered that Karn. I was pretty terrified we were going to lose if I did. Oh yeah, we would have won had I just... Could have lost that game to play mistakes. Yeah, that could have been useful as well, but I didn't think that I was going to get enough to do 6 either way. Maybe it would have been worth it to try. Ted panicked 0-2 and not dropped. That's kind of impressive. Yeah, there's a good chance I just punted that game off. I was so afraid of that Niv Mizzet dying, but maybe I just can't ever be afraid of that Niv Mizzet dying, especially when I already have a second Niv Mizzet in my hand. I don't think this match was really winnable. So that's discomforting. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked, and then I wouldn't have been afraid. It just took 2 more damage. Potentially. I don't want that. I don't have anything. It's good for us. They really don't have anything. I searched for Ascanta. Alright, enough has been had. We probably want these here. We probably want these here. We probably want these here. Probably don't want these. Kind of think I don't want Niv Mizzet because of Eldest Reborn. Gotta have some removal spells in case they have Thief of Sanity, which is probably their best card versus us. It's one of the 7 and 3 lists from the Pro Tour. I'm not exactly sure what list you're talking about, so I can't tell you specifically if it's that one. I think the only card that I have to worry about is Thief of Sanity kill-wise. Don't know what to take out. I'll take out some more Sheevan Fires on the draw. Or on the play, but on the draw, I want more answers to turn 2 or turn 3 Thief. I think they'll sideboard out a lot of the removal, but I need things to protect my creatures from Eldest Reborns. And even if this dies, it leaves a token behind, which is what I'm interested in, because the token can protect from Reborn as well. Oh, well they're just a different deck than we thought they were entirely. They had a bad draw. That's kind of wild. They just play Thief of Sandy on 3. We're dead. Didn't shock. That's good. Will shock. Telegraphed our sabotage. I can actually just die to that, but more importantly, I want to scry. I really want to land. Didn't get our land. Yeah, it's probably game. We don't even have a red mana. I'm actually going to keep that. We have to have a red mana to kill it anyway. There's more red mana spells in our deck than ways to kill a thief. That was our opt. Daggers. They had 2. Yeah, well, no magic was played. Think you guys are stronger at achieving fires, especially on the draw. Um, so I'm gonna get rid of these on the draw, and then what? I like the sabotages more than the negates. I'm just gonna get rid of both negates. Hey, P. Sams, what's up? Nope, just getting smashed with Temur right now. I have to keep it and hope they don't have a duress and that we hit some lands, I guess. I did grind the Mythic with Esper. That has Glacial Fortresses in it, if that counts for anything. No duress, please. Damn it, it's a duress. Just cast a Llanowar Elf. Don't duress us. Other hand turned from not good to actual very bad. Daggers. This is very similar to game 2. Pretty happy just negating. Or trying to get a Surveil here. I have the answer for that, so it's fine. What about shocking using the Crushing Canopy? Which maybe I should have. It's certainly been better mana-wise. Yeah, that was probably a punt. If they have a negate, it doesn't matter, but it's still a punt, I think. I think it was a pretty bad error, actually. Oh no, they shocked. That's not good. That means a Krasis is coming. Is it 4? 2 life doesn't matter. Dagger didn't leave the right mana up. I think that was kind of a guessing game, though. Can't really just take 7 damage. Do I just have to play this and let it die? I'm not going to. Maybe I'm supposed to, but I'd rather just lose. They shocked. That's not a good sign. They're going to draw a bunch of cards, but at least we're going to sabotage the threat. Guess I'm going to keep that. I shouldn't have kept that. I forgot this can attack. Yeah, I'm just really, really, really bad. I forgot that Druid could attack for a second. Wasn't going to win the game anyway, but yeah, other cards wouldn't have mattered really. I'm just not playing this deck well. Definitely feel like I probably punted round one. Don't think I was winning that game even if I played well. Well, on a positive note, the stream started so late tonight that an 03 would actually be nice for me. But I still don't want it. Let's see if we can tighten up. I guess we keep this type of hand. The match has to be very bad if their red deck wins. If they're Drakes, I'm not actually sure. Kind of hoping they'd use a cantrip here so I could explosion it. Well, that was all sorts of neat. Hey, we had a land too. Today is our day. Do I care about a gutter snap? Not really. Care about trying to find lands. Yay, we did it. It's not coming back this turn, and we get to scry. Or surveil. Whatever you want to call it. It's the main reason I'm doing it. That's not good. I think I'm going to pay 2 here. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for when I paid 2. I'm building my own Chemist's Insight here. It's probably a waste, but I want more lands. Especially if I'm thinking about casting the Niv Mizzet next turn. I was kind of hoping to hit a land, 2 lands. I don't know if that was the right play. Alright, so I want to leave these 2 untapped. Alright, there we go. I still have 4 cards though. This could go very bad. They're targeting me? Me. I guess I'll target this then. So they just have 3 skewers? It's fine. Guess if they're going to have 3 skewers, I should be going ahead and doing this, right? That's just not right. I should make them cast the other. Because maybe I'll find a Shivan Fire or something to prevent 2 damage instead. It's just something I think I would be interested in. No Shivan Fire. So we're going to go down to 2 here. The Niv Mizzet won't be in play when they come back. The Shivan Fire was a perfect draw, though. It's going to prevent a lot of damage here. Let's go ahead and kill this so we can press F6. Alright, so we'll go down to 5 with another Niv Mizzet. And this time a Fiery Cannonade to prevent us from taking more Phoenix damage. They didn't attack! Oh wow, they didn't attack. Why no attack, friend? They didn't attack. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. I'm gonna kill that with a Chemister's Insight. Still at 8 life, so there's a good chance we're going to untap and win as well. It's in their instep, so yeah. Didn't expect to win that game. They got off to kind of a slow start. I think I want you here. Feel like I want you. Probably want you. These close the game awful quick, but I don't know if it's what we're in the market for. These counterspells don't seem like they're really good. If I want to counterspell at all, I think I'd rather just have negate. And I'm not 100% sure I even want to counterspell. I was just trying some of the 7 and 3 or some of the lists from the Mythic Championship. Pascal Maynard and Edgar Magalhaes, Magasomthingus. I can't pronounce his last name, but the dude from Canada that likes to play Amulet. They both went 7 and 3 with similar lists. The deck seems pretty complicated so far. I keep making mistakes. Like, I'm confident I've already punted one round, and I could have possibly punted a second round. Let's go throw one of these over here. How have you been today? I'm gonna play this. I think that they believe this is better versus the blue decks, like the mono blue decks, but I could be wrong. That may not be accurate. I really don't know. That's why I'm trying them. I'm a pretty big fan of the Nexus in anything that's got a wilderness, really. Red Rover, ship me on over a removal spell, please. That's not the removal spell I've always wanted. I was gonna pay 2. Didn't mean to pass turn there, but I probably should have. Could take 1,000,000 damage this turn. Wonder if I was supposed to just spiral and look for an answer instead of like focusing on this Chemister's Insight. I have 5 cards in hand? Interesting. Yeah, do your worst. Can I do it for just two and look for a fire, or is that too greedy? Yeah. I would hit the fire. I don't know if that was too greedy. I brought no answer in for that. They're not dead, are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 10, 14. That's not dead. Gaining more life feels fine. Alright, I think we'll hold up our mana now. I think we'll be lethal next turn, so we'll have one more land, so we'll have 1, 2, 3 plus the 4 to cast it. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I guess we won't be lethal. I'm just bad at math. It's just 18. I'm not miscounting it. Opponent doesn't seem to have anything though, so. If we Chemister's Insight into a Growth Chamber, it'll be 20. Okay. I'll cast the Insight before I do anything else here. Oh, that was a good draw. I don't know if that's lethal. It about has to be though, right? So 2 blue, 2 red, a blue, and a red. Apparently I misclicked something. 2 red. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's enough to kill, right? Assuming they don't have some way to kill my card that I don't know about. So this is 24 damage. Well, 25 with the trigger, but... Is there a way to just auto-stack these? Probably a way to auto-stack these. Niv Mizzet! Hey, we're on the boards! Should be at least a 2-1 if I wasn't bad at Magic. I need to go check and see if the thing that I'm supposed to do at 7 is actually happening. Based on their Facebook, I would imagine it is not happening. I messed up, bassist. I broke the top 100 on Arena and I don't know what to do now. I mean, the obvious answer is to just keep playing, but I'm honestly like, have way too much anxiety. I think I was 55th or something when I logged out, which is obviously years away. I might have been 65th, but or 62. I don't exactly know. 64. I have no idea, but you get it was the general gist, somewhere between 50 and 70. I did say that if I got the top 100, I would try, but it's honestly killing me. And I was watching Corey Bottommaster play earlier today, and like, he's so much better than me. It makes me feel like I'm playing a different game. Dude is insane. Like, I'm not on that level. I was watching Zap play a little bit earlier too, and I want to be good, but I'm not. I don't know how to improve. Alright. I'm not going to keep that. Surprisingly, I will keep this. I probably shouldn't have, but... Huh. If I'm going to kill this, I should kill it now. That way I don't get blown out by a collision, I think. Congratulations, Merv. I saw you typing it in somebody else's chat room. Your proxy vintage event with Dredge. Congratulations. I'm just hoping they'll play something here. Thought about explosioning that, and maybe I should have. Taking no prisoners, Murph. It's the way to be. This is kind of dangerous, right? Better just kill that. Because we know they play collisions in the main deck. So I don't think there's any reason for us to run out our Niv Mizzet when it's our only kill condition. But maybe that's incorrect. Maybe I'm supposed to just play it on the table and say, show me. Good old main deck ley line. I feel like I'm going to end up playing this game too slow and they're going to make some kind of comeback. I am kind of known for doing that. Guess I'm just going to play it now. If I play this first, I can play a land and this. It costs a 2 life. I don't know if I want to pay that 2 life. Well, I definitely don't want to pass. That has hexproof on their turn. Ooh, nice cards. Yeah, I was just trying to decide, like, I had enough mana to spiral, get a land, play Niv Mizzet, and kill that. I was just trying to decide whether I cared enough to take the 2 damage to do all of that or not. It was basically what I was figuring out. I decided I don't think that I really cared enough to take that 2 damage. Maybe I'm supposed to take the 2 damage. I'm not really sure, but that's what I was deciding. Our opponent kind of like played a bunch of spells, but didn't play mana and was only playing 1 spell a turn and got literally buried. Oh, nice. Good luck if you do. Are you still on Nexus things, or have you moved on up to Esper yet? Is it one of those NRG things? I think Hooglin said he was going to go to it. Is it NRG? Next something gaming. I'm not sure. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. I think I care. I'll counter that. I don't want to take damage. And I do kind of want to surveil. Alright, I guess I'll keep that. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. There's our 2 win conditions. Alright, we'll be able to get back to them fairly quickly. I don't want to draw too many cards. I gotta have enough cards to win in the end. Oh, they're done. Alright, cool, because... I think they streamed those. It'd be cool if you get on coverage. Definitely want this. I've brought this lava coil in every match so far. They probably have cinder vines. Not sure if this is a good enough reason to bring in cinder vines. Probably is. Probably need to just not be dead to that. I don't think we keep the board too clear, but I kind of want to try Biogenic Ooze because between collisions and crushing canopies, it feels like it's going to be really, 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 really hard to kill if a Niv miss it. To conceal your ID. Everybody knows your ID. Misplaced Ginger's already blasted you all over Twitter, remember? Sideboarding this deck seems overly complicated to me. It's just not. Everybody knows your name. It's S. Murph. It's Stephen Murph. Hey, you're not allowed to talk to somebody as pretty as Local Dope like that. Alright. Who needs more than 3 kill conditions? I think I'm just taking cards at random because I'm confused. This deck might not have been the best deck for me to play. This way over my head. I'm a simple red deck wins boy. Which is what I've been playing on Arena, though the entire world tells me it's bad. They're probably right. Yeah, so it's Sean Murph. We draw 2 more lands. This hand's kind of lit. Alright, well, I don't really have a lot of spells, so I guess I'm not super concerned about that. Though it does kill my Wilderness Reclamation and or my Search. Their hand's considerably better this game. It's the second time they've hasted us. Uh-oh. We have lightning strikes on our deck, so them hasting us is a good thing. Gives us more opportunities to kill that card. Though we need it ASAP. I assume they're going to kill this. And then probably kill us. Yep, I don't think we have an out anymore. Opponent's deck looks... this is all I can do, so... I can play you, then I can use you for 3. That's probably better. Is that right? I can use you for 2, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can only use you for 2. Alright, well, it looks like I don't have another play. What are you going to do when the biogenic oozes come down and die? Yep, we dead. Opponent didn't really play anything that we didn't expect. I think these type of cards are better on the draw. Maybe I should bring in Thrashing Brontodons, but... Alright. Maybe a land will come into play untapped. I think I'm just sideboarding and playing this deck very poorly. Maybe they will never come into play untapped. Alright, don't play a 4-4, friend. Just make it a 3-3 if you're going to do it. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. It's also weird because they know that we're playing Fiery Cannonade. They've saw it. Speaking of which... do I counter that? So I pay 5 life if I counter that, but I don't really have another answer to it, so... I think I'm fine with that then. I think I want to main phase play this. Because I don't want them to be able to save it with a collision. Like, punishes me if they have a second, but... that canopy is not very helpful at the moment. Four, 7... Don't know if we can win. from here. Go look at that Facebook post and see if the thing actually started or not. Doesn't look like it did. Might be some background noise real quick. Interesting. Um, I apologize if you hear background noise. Think I'm going to use this? Like, I'm using it this turn, so why would I not use it before? Well, none of that was helpful. So this is 7. Still have to kill this. And just hope for a miracle on the following turn. The miracle didn't happen. GG. Well, I got crushed pretty bad this event. This deck definitely seems like it was over my head. Think we'll end every stream like we do with one game of Arena. So the screen should be going black while I load it. Should be back now. Let's get my chat back up to where I can read it. And one game of Arena to end the night. I mean, multiple people went 7-3 with it at the Pro Tour. It can't be that bad. I think I just played it improperly. Like, I know for a fact I punted the first round. Well, and my sideboarding felt pretty miserable in general. Well, this hand's very sick. Be nice if we draw 1 or 2 lands or maybe a wizard or something, but this is not a great match when we have this type of draw. Hopefully they don't have the answer to the Steam vents. They don't run a lot. They run like 8. But they generally, or I said Steam vents, but I meant Steamkin. They almost always have it though, so. Be interesting to see if they're on Drakes or if they're on Phoenixes. I think we have a much higher chance of beating one of those two than the other. Weird. Well, we're on a plan now where we're going to try to cast this Frenzy. And if they just play a bunch of blockers, there's not a lot we can do about it. We're going to try to get us in a spot where we might be able to win the game. Well, they might not have a Drake. That'd be nice. That's actually pretty good. Wanted to hit our land. Of course we did not, so not a great thing. They probably need to block, but either way we're going to put them in burn range. Which gives us a real good chance of getting there. Alright, well, we just have to hope that in our next 2 draw steps probably that we find a 3-point burn spell. Or that they brick entirely, one of the two. A lot of people sideboard out Frenzy in this match. I'm not actually sure if I'm supposed to. If all they do is play like 1 Drake to block or have 1 removal spell, even a Chain Whirler or a Shock would then win. Let's go ahead and play this. See what our eye spies. Well, we could have won if we'd not played the Frenzy. I'm obsessed with this deck right now, Murph. I don't think my sideboard's perfect. I think I have more dual shots than I would in a real event. And I say my deck. This is a Cuneo deck. 2 Phoenixes. Pretty good. Not protecting from any haste threat. Alright, well. Alright, so we know they're the Phoenix version, which I guess we knew as soon as they put the Radical Idea in the graveyard. That changes how I sideboard somewhat. I'm not sold on Collisions being good versus the Phoenix version. Cards I know I don't want. I know I don't want Skewers. I'm pretty sure I don't want Fanatical Firebrands. I definitely think I want these. My question is, do I want Daredevils? I think it's a real question. Experimental Frenzy's like pretty good. Chain Whirler's not great, but it is one of my better attacking threats. I like to stay as aggressive as I can. I think on the draw I'm going to try this. On the play I might bring the Frenzies back in, but I think I need to be a little bit more reactive on the draw. This could just be wrong. So one of the bad things about running such a low land count in this particular build of the deck, because normally I would just be taking out a couple of lands. This is a keep. It's not exciting, but it's a clear keep. It's the type of hand that generally loses, though. This type of hand typically requires an Experimental Frenzy to win this match. Oh, that's so cool. These little dudes move. These little bird things. How hot is that? Always killed a bird. I do find this a rough match, though. I find a Drake's build, like, relatively easy. I find the Phoenix build pretty pretty hard because of the recursive threats. Just beating cards like that is really hard. You can generally beat one, but if they find two relatively early, like, you're in a lot of trouble. We can't steal it back. I think I'm just going to kill it. I think I'm not going to kill it. I don't even think I care about it. Also, not going to throw damage at them. I'm going to regret getting rid of that land, ain't I? Second Phoenix. So that's what I was talking about. Beating the first one's pretty easy. Beating the second one's ridiculously hard. They didn't have it this turn, though. So that's pretty decent for me. So we have 14 points of burn in our hand. It's just, can we play a long enough game to deploy them all? The cool thing about the Wizard's Lightnings is to play a long enough game to deploy them probably involves us being able to get more damage in with another wizard. Multiple melodies isn't easy to beat either. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and kill this now in case they have a dive down or a negate, which isn't a card I would expect, but a card I'm going to play around nonetheless. There's a good chance if they don't add anything to the board this turn, I'm just going to throw the lightning strike out at them at the end of turn, because they are two frenzies in our deck. And I feel like I have to keep that on the mind. That one hurt. That one basically guarantees that they get the Phoenixes back. Oh, they have a third Phoenix too. Yep. Dead, 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 dead. Not going to beat 3 Phoenixes in the top 20, I don't think. Other radical ideas not good for me. I'm not kind of fighting a battle here that can't be won. Well, let's look at their graveyard pretty hard then, I guess. See what we have to deal with. 2 melodies, 2 shocks. Not really playing anything. Giving them a target for the beacon boat. I'm very close to dead right now anyway. I'm just trying to get extraordinarily lucky. Like, just extraordinarily lucky is what I'm going for right now. Can't win a reasonable game, so. So we're going to put a shock on the stack with it. They're holding priority. Oh no, just going to spell pierce and spell pierce or something. Kind of glad that they showed a spell pierce. Just even a land now kills the chain whirlers, so we literally have no out. Alright, to change anything from the play to the draw. I didn't see a lava coil that game, but that doesn't mean that they don't have them. I think Dire Fleet's still fine. I do want some experimental frenzies in on the draw, I think. Or on the play, rather. Don't know if I want 1 or 2. Probably just, should probably just bring 1 back in. I still have to worry about Spell Pierce, so like I don't want to draw them too early, but I might want to draw 2 in a game. I think I'm going to get rid of 1 Daredevil. Maybe it's just Chain Whirler, though. Chain Whirler survives shock and attacks through, or like, can't be killed by drakes. Yeah, important match. It's kind of a cool pairing, too. It's 59 versus 60. It's unfortunate. That's the type of hand that could potentially win. We have to keep that on top based on the context of our hand. Not too happy about keeping it on top. You don't win this game by trying to beat a control deck. You don't beat mono blue by trying to beat the control deck. You beat these decks by putting out pressure and making them answer your pressure instead of letting them develop their game plan. Let's go hard cast it. Don't really care if they spell pierce it. Wouldn't mind to try to get a land from it either, but I don't care if they spell pierce it. They thought about that for a while, so it feels like they're on the spell pierce plan. And since I'm going to lose this lightning strike regardless, I'm just going to go ahead and dome them. Again, don't care if they counterspell this. We have a second one in our hand. And if they don't counterspell it, I don't actually even care that any of these cards in our current hand are stranded. They put on top. That's probably not a good sign for me. Yeah. Probably not a good sign for me. I don't think they realize that they don't get their arc light back. I have to say, this is going to suck extremely bad to lose if that's the case. Well, this is interesting. Can I ignore this? I don't know if I can ignore that. Uh-oh. I think I lose. I think there's a good chance I should have sacked that frenzy, and I'm going to cost myself the game by not sacking it. I feel like they have entrancing melodies and things from here. Oh, I need to put this stop here. Oh, that's a bit of a dagger, because I thought they had Spell Pierce earlier. Oh, well, they didn't have Spell Pierce. I guess I'm attacking with it more than anything because I don't want them to have an entrancing melody. That's literally my primary motivation for attacking with it right now. I don't want to take 2 damage if they have a melody. Don't care if they killed a lava runner. Don't care if they take the lava runner. Just don't want to take an additional 2 damage. Hmm. Well, let's see what happens. I've kind of got my eyes closed here. Hopefully it's just burn spells. It's just nothing? They have actual nothing? Just want that off the top of my library, I think. Let's stop at the end of my turn here because there's a chance I'm sacking the frenzies now. I'm certainly sacking one. I just don't think I'm ever sacking this thing if they're not playing spells. What do they have in their graveyard? They have a Charter Course, they have a Shock. Alright, so let's start with this. I guess we're going to take the Shock in this case. See if they take this damage. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shock them as well. Just need them not to get a chain of spells. It's a stomping ground for sure. We can sack this and use one Wizard's Lightning if we need to. But as long as they're not doing anything, I don't think that I'm supposed to do that. Alright, another haste threat. Let's actually look at our library right now. So we have one Pyromancer, one Lava Runner, two Lava Runner. So I have no more haste threats. So I can just attack with these two to start and then finish the turn after that. If they take both of this damage, we can just sack and use this Lava Coil, for example. I don't think I'm going to play that. I want to hold up the Lightning Strike to make sure we don't die. I'll put a stop here. But it's looking really good for us. That's not a Arclight either. Goblin Electromancer is not something I'm concerned about. Alright, it's time to sack this. One skis. Oh. Well, I was going to play the second Chain Whirler, get a, or, you know, make them need a counter spell. Either way, it does, they have no out there, really. If they had enough burn spells to, like, not die to the board, like a dive down shock or something, then we still have the Wizard's Lightning. I don't know if I played that game perfectly, but they drew horrendously. Alright. Anyway, so that's going to do it for me today. For anybody who cares about what deck list this is, and I've been playing this deck list ever since I was down into percents. It's just Andrew Cuneo's No Frills red deck wins. The Skewers have underperformed. I've sideboarded them out nearly every game. I don't know if they should be in the deck. They potentially should just be two more Fanatical Firebrands or maybe one more Mountain and one more Firebrand to like smooth it out a little bit. The sideboard has been relatively good. I feel like it's missing one Collision Colossus. Like, I've always wanted that Collision Colossus versus the Mono Blue matches. But the card that I'm most willing to give up is the Direfleet Daredevil. But the Direfleet Daredevil is so amazing in the mirror matches that I've been hesitant to sideboard it out so far. You could also argue to take out the dual shots. But White Weenie's harder than you would imagine. And I've been getting paired versus a ton of White Weenie. But, like, I feel like the sideboard's off by about... I just don't know what card to give up for the other Collision. But anyway, I want to appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank you so much, and I'm going to hop off here. Take care, everybody.